This is Irontrader. This is the last call of the day. Now the pitch closed here at 2:30. That was about 20 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, bond, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil daily weekly chart. Now we can see here we just have sideways action, kind of an indecision candle going here. However, we held this key 21 SMA. That's always very, very good. And look at this 8 SMA here now curling up nicely. So watch those futures here tonight when they open at 6 p.m. till 8 o'clock. And this 8-day is going to be higher. We get it across that 21-day, and we're going to be able to take it right up here in the 79 area here. Maybe even this 80 area, okay? Very, very nice. So we had a big, kind of like a pole. This is almost like a bull flag, except it's not leaning down. So we're going to see how this is all going to shake out. So right now you're sitting at 78.38. This is what we're watching right here, okay? 78.51, this is that 8 simple moving average. You can see where you're pretty much stuck in the mud. It got higher for the week, but so far, you know, you got to close above it. That's the key, close above it. If we can, well, then we got a lot of good targets here. You got 79.43 going on here. You got that 79.38. You got your 50 SMA here going on 79.63, and then we have your 100-day sitting at 79.79. But what we do is we really trade rig off of this weekly chart. This is the daily chart. The weekly chart here is by Friday. We want to make sure that we close above this 200-day, and we'd like to close above that 8-day, and then we can get, I would say, above that 79 level, and then we can start moving this bad boy up. Now, you got a nice trading range here. See the 21-day here? Okay, so you got 77.49, and then we have 79.43. So what you want to do is just trade this range. That's the key. Now, there was a lot of good trades in the UCO today. Really, really nice. You had a bottom of 31.32. Now, in pre-market, got lower than that, and then you had a high at 31 on 92. I scalped it twice. Got a point out of this thing, 5,000 shares, great trading day, just in the old crude ski. Okay, now what we want to watch here, though, is if we can get above this key level here, that 79.43, okay, and then if we can get above right there, this 200 SMA here, that's what we're looking for. Let me get this down here. Kind of get a little tight on us there. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so you're looking at 79.74. If we can get above that, then we got that nice 50 SMA here sitting at 80.32, and we have your price channel sitting at 80.62. That's always very, very good. Now, again, if we can break above that, we have a trading range at 80.62 and at 72.48. We're at the upper end of the range here. If we can get a gold there, I'll get above that. Look at here. See, 81.57. That's going to be your next target. Look to the bottom of there, 82.40. Look to the top there, 83.30. Look right there, 83.91. And then we bring that price channel right across. And look at there, 84.46. Bring this price channel across. What you got? 85.64. Bring this price channel right across. There we go, 86.18. And then your big retest up here at 87.67. Okay. Now, I pointed out here, got a left shoulder right there. We got a head and we have a right shoulder. So this could take some time, you know, build out the right shoulder here. And then you got to remember, once this flips over, okay, so we have a nice big spread. So we come right to that neckline situation. So you got about 8-point spread, which would take that right up there very easily to that 87.67 with no problem if we can break down above this key. Okay, so MACD looking good, green above your red. RSI here, plenty of room to run. MACD on your weekly. You're still below, but again, that can curl up here over time. RSI looking good. The key is here, we got to get above this 8-day and then this 79 level here, right there. We can get above all these key moving averages here, then we can just rocket this bad boy higher. Okay, now again, it's going to take a lot. It doesn't really take a lot, I mean, but sometimes it does. But look at here, you cross that 8, cross that 21-day, left a nice candle, and now we're holding it very, very nice. So here's what we do. We trade this range, the 21-day right there, 77.49, the 100-day, 79.43. You trade this range, okay, until she breaks. If it breaks lower, then we look at the 8-day. If it breaks higher, we look at your 200-day, your 50-day, and your price channel. Very, very simple, okay? Trade this. Don't trade what you want. Trade what is right in front of you right here, okay? That's the key. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, natural gas here was kind of DOA there today, okay? See what I don't like about this? See, we put in a lower low. We are holding this 8 SMA here, but earlier when we looked at this, you had a good, you were right above the 2.96. Now you're sitting at 2.94 level here. Okay, so now really what we're really watching here is going to be this 2.904 level. That's that 8 simple moving average. Okay, so we just don't want to lose that. If you do, this is what happens. That price gets below, then you're going to trade into this box scenario here again, okay? But we do have good support here down to at 200 at 2.469. Let's just call that 2.47. Now, on the upside, we want to get right back up here. See that 2.96 level here. Lines right up very nice. And then what we want to do is we want to get over to today's high. You're looking at that 3.09, and then we have 3.096, and then we had 3.13, and then there's your breakout at 3.16. Obviously, if it goes higher, we know exactly where we're going to go right here. However, it's got to close above that key level here, which is at 3.159. Now, 8 SMA. If this is lost, okay, we don't want to have that get lost, because if it does, now we lost this area right here, okay? So if this 8-day simple moving average gets lost, then just look right to the left of the chart here, okay? So you got 2.85. We have 2.798, and then we're going to come right here, 2.756, and then we have your 2.729. That is your 21-day, okay? Now, again, if that's lost, we just follow the candles down. You can come all the way down here to 2.60 here. You got 2.57, but realistically, if that 8 and that 21-day is lost, you're going to be looking right here at that 200-day very, very easily, okay? And that would line up here back with this box trading area. Now, you had a really nice run here of higher highs and higher lows, but, again, you just couldn't hold it, okay? That's the key. You just couldn't hold it, and then boom, boom, down she comes here, okay? So right now here, natural gas here was very, even like the UNG, you did have some trading action in it there, because you had like a UNG had 1989 on the low, and then 2072 on the high. So it was really good scalping here. But really what was the better trade today was the KOLD. So I jumped into that KOLD, which you had a really good trade. 36.51 was on the bottom, and 39.25 was on the top. So you really had almost like a 3-point spread there. I didn't get 3 points, but I got 2 points out of the KOLD. Once we start losing that 2.96, and then just say it came all the way down here, this is just never really good. But then I had a good scalp right off of that. You had the one scalp there on that UNG, and it was really good here up until that 296. And then I just took it off because I didn't see anything here where this is going to end here with the 2 red candles here. So in natural gas, you got to be really, really quick, because they don't call this the Widowmaker for nothing. In, out, take your money. I don't really like holding this overnight. I'd rather jump in, because natural gas is one commodity. It seems like it'll give you an opportunity to get in the morning. Now remember, pre-market is your friend. Remember, UNG, that trades 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So you don't have to wait for, the 9:30 or 7 o'clock or whatever. You can buy that anytime you want, and they can run that up there. You know what I'm saying? So always remember with the UNG, that's a 24-hour trade here, just like the XLE for big oil. You can trade that 24 hours there too, okay? So always remember that, okay? That's always a good thing to know. So really, realistically, watch that 8 SMA, that 2.09. If that's lost here, you're probably going to come right down to that 21-day. And then we're going to, if that's lost, you're going to come right down here to this 200 SMA here. Very, very easy. Upside, you want to watch this 2.96 level, okay? And then we can go right there, your 2.99. And then right here, your 3.09, and then work yourself all the way up here. But right now, we've got to see when those futures open at 6, if this 8-day simple moving average is going to hold. So watch today's high, okay, 3.09. Watch today's low, 2.89, and then that close at 2.95. Very, very critical. Now, I pointed out here this negative divergence going on here on your RSI here, where you had a high on the RSI. You had a high here, but you had even higher here, but you had a low right there. It's lower there. So that's a negative divergence, and now it looks like it's going to come off. But that doesn't mean it can't curl right back up here as long as this 8 SMA holds. If it doesn't, then this is going to go lower, and it's going to knock that RSI rate on down. And you're probably going to reverse that green back over to red here, and you'll have a sell signal that'll take it right on down. Okay, that's what I got for you. A little crude net of gas. I'll be back tomorrow morning here before 8 o'clock, and we will do it all over again. Remember, tomorrow morning at tomorrow afternoon, I should say, at 1 o'clock, we have the rig count. We'll see. That isn't really what you call a big market mover, but, you know, it's information. Okay, thanks for watching.